I'm Matt, and this is Inigo, and Ideon is a product innovation partner to leading retail banks in the US and Europe. And today we are here to talk about change, specifically something that has changed and something else that has not changed. Up until the mid-'80s, we've seen savings rate hover around 10%. But then with the advent of easy credit, we've seen those dramatically fall more or less to zero. Then with the Great Recession, we've seen them rebound up to about half their historical trend. That is what has changed. What has not changed are the options that Main Street savers have when placing their money. Either they must put it in a traditional bank account, a CD, that has upside, but not much, and it has protection with deposit insurance, or they must risk their money by putting it in the stock market, which we know has upside, but as we've seen, can also be quite risky. So the question is there anything that bridges this gap? Is there anything that can provide a balance for customers' needs of safety plus upside? Well, the answer is yes, and Ideon is pleased to introduce to you today Choice Savings. Choice Savings is a better way to save that can give your retail bank a way to build core deposits and lower cost of funds. And what we want to show you is how easy it is for a retail consumer to build their own tailor-made product. So what we're showing you is just the tip of Ideon's end-to-end patent-pending technology. We've mocked up a front end here, which it can be installed either on a custom basis inside your firewall, or we also have a hosted solution for smaller institutions. Let's take for the example of Angela Moore. Angela saved $100,000 for her son Robert's college. He's starting next year. So she's thinking, I need safety. I don't want to lose my money. I need liquidity. I need cash on hand to pay those high bills. And I want my money to work for me. So I need some upside. So she navigates to her institution's choice customization tool. And there she sees how she can build her own choice savings product in 3 easy steps. First, build her choice CD. Second, review her choice CD. And finally, she can open her choice CD account. So Angela's ready to go, so she enters her amount to save, $100,000. She hoped Robert's finished in 4 or 5 years, so she enters 60 months as the term. Now she's going to be able to make 3 innovative customizations to her personalized product. First, she's going to get to decide how much cash she needs and when she needs it. She expects her expenses to be high, so she chooses the maximum amount available, or $20,000. This means she'll receive every year a payment of $20,000 out of her account. This is so important because for the first time, retail customers can build into their product the cash they need when they need it. Now, as you'll see in the next step, the tool is automatically going to calculate the implication to the pricing of this specific product. So let's take a look at that step. Here, Angela is going to be able to trade off a guaranteed rate, a traditional APY, with a potential reward rate, which is a contingent return paid at maturity by linking the product to, let's say, the stock market. So Angela takes a look, and the tool shows her that she's going to receive about 1.5% APY. She's not really excited about that number, so she dials it all the way down to a 0% guaranteed rate in hopes of achieving a reward rate. So what's important about this is for the first time, retail savers can customize to their own risk-reward profile. Now, let's look at the final step in which she selects the source of her reward rate. In this instance, she picks the top 500 index from the stock market. So that's it. She's built her own personalized choice savings product. What is so revolutionary about this is Choice is going to allow Main Street savers to build their own custom savings products that is currently only available to the most elite customers at the most elite private banks. Now let's go to the second step. Here, Angela will review the implications of her prior decisions. She sees she's going to get about 1/3 of the return of the top 500 index paid to her at maturity. Now she's saying, okay, what does that mean to me in real dollars? And so the next steps, by projecting, let's say the stock market goes up 20% over the 5 years, she sees on the graph the green, her original deposit, the blue, the guaranteed amount she receives no matter what, and then in the yellow, the potential upside that she'll receive. Now, what if the stock market falls like happened last week? Well, don't worry. If it falls 10, 20, even 60%, Angela is protected and her savings are safe, and she always receives the guaranteed amount shown in blue. If she's wondering how her personalized product performed in the past, she just clicks the historical button. And here she sees the worst case, the average case, and the best case based on actual historical data. Finally, she's decided she needs to think about this. And so the customization tool will generate a sales and marketing brochure customized for the parameters that she has entered that gives her everything she needs to know to make a good decision about where to put her savings. Well, Angela's ready to open her account, so she just simply clicks the Open Account button, and all the information in the customization tool will pass into the account opening process of the institution. What we've shown you today is just the tip of Ideon's end-to-end solution that includes everything that your institution will need to offer choice savings products to your customers. Accounting, settlements, legal, compliance, it's all in there. So I want to invite you today to join leading banks from Europe as well as a top 20 bank here in the U.S. And I have something that I'd like to give you that will help you make it happen at your institution. Come and together we can give your customers the power of choice. Thank you.